Now today we're taking a deep look at the GEEKOM A7 Max, but this is not just a gaming focused review. Instead, this video is all about real-world performance, multitasking, content creation, productivity, and daily professional workflows. Because let's be honest, most people buying a mini PC like this aren't trying to replace the gaming tower. They're trying to replace a cluttered desk, noisy desktop, or even a bulky laptop setup with something small, powerful, and reliable. And that's where exactly the A7 Max is positioned. Now right out the box, the A7 Max is built around AMD's Ryzen platform, designed for high-efficiency workloads rather than raw gaming horsepower. This means smoother multitasking, better thermal management, and excellent responsiveness when juggling multiple applications all at once. So let's talk about how this actually feels in real use. So right now I have a lot of Chrome tabs open, about 15 to 20 tabs, including Google Docs, YouTube Studio, Analytics, dashboards, and even email. At the same time, I'm editing a 4K timeline on my DaVinci Resolve, exporting short-form clips for Instagram, while listening to music on Spotify. On the A7 Max, this workflow feels surprisingly fluid. Windows stays responsive, apps don't hang, and background tasks don't choke the system. That's where the Ryzen CPU and the DDR5 memory combination really starts to shine. Now let's address something important, because I've seen the comments, okay? I want to be fully transparent. The GEEKOM A7 Max ships from the factory with one 16GB DDR5 memory module installed, and the second memory slot is intentionally left empty. This has raised some questions online, so I want to clear it up properly here. First, the A7 Max does have two DDR5 slots, and it fully supports dual-channel memory. Nothing is locked here or nothing is missing. Now the reason GEEKOM ships it this way is actually based on user feedback. Many users specifically asked for upgrade flexibility, meaning they wanted one slot free so that they could add a larger module later on, or buy another 16GB of memory. And here's the key point that often gets missed. Because the system uses a high-frequency DDR5, a single 16GB module performs very close to the dual-channel performance for mainstream tasks. For example, in daily office work, heavy multitasking, content creation, web-based tools, and light to moderate creative workflows. The performance difference is minimal. You're definitely not losing the smooth experience people actually care about. Now in real terms, that means timeline scrubbing stays responsive, exports remain stable as well, and multiple apps can run at once without sudden slowdowns. Now if you're someone who wants maximum performance, especially for memory-intensive tasks, you can absolutely add a second DDR5 module and unlock full dual-channel mode. But the factory configuration is not a downgrade here. It's a deliberate design choice that balances performance, expandability, and flexibility for all users. And for most creators, remote workers, and business users, the stock configuration is already more than sufficient. Now let's move on to content creation performance. For video editors, the A7 Max handles 4K timelines very well, especially if you're working with optimized codecs or proxies. The color grading here, trimming, transitions, and short-form exports feel super smooth and predictable. Now for photographers, Lightroom and Photoshop performance is very snappy. Batch exports, layer work, and AI-assisted tools run without hesitation. Now for audio creators, whether you're using Audition, Reaper, or Logic via window workflows, the system stays quiet and stable even during the longer sessions. And speaking of quiet, this is another area where the A7 Max really stands out. thermals, and acoustics are extremely well controlled. Even under sustained workloads, fan noise stays low and unobtrusive. This makes it ideal for desk setups, recording environments, or shared workspaces where noise matters. Now, connectivity is also excellent for the mini PC in this class. I just love how you have enough USB-C ports to run cameras, audio interfaces, external SSDs, and accessories without constantly swapping cables. High-speed storage support means fast file transfers and quick project loading. And multi-display output lets you run dual or even triple monitors for editing, coding, or productivity setups. This makes the A7 Max a very strong candidate for creators who want a clean, minimal desk setup without sacrificing compatibility. It's also a fantastic option for home offices, studios, church media teams, small businesses, and remote professionals who need reliability more than flashy RGB or oversized hardware. And that's really the theme of this device. The GEEKOM A7 Max is not trying to, be everything for everyone. It's not chasing extreme gaming benchmarks as well. Instead, it focuses on what actually matters for most users in 2026. Efficient multitasking, stable performance, quiet operation, and upgrade flexibility. You can buy it, use it comfortably right out of the box, and still have room for expansion later on. In my opinion, that's a smart design choice. Now, if you're looking for a compact desktop that can handle real work, editing, multitasking, content creation, productivity, and daily professional use, the A7 Max absolutely deserves your attention. Now, I'll leave a link down below if you want to check it out. And if you found this review helpful, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel as well for more videos, ask me anything in the comments below, and I'll see you guys over there. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace!